In this video, we're going to be extracting data based off of a geographical location, filter out any of the blanks, make sure we eliminate any duplicate values, and then finally put that information on a map. So in this, we want to filter out all of the unique locations that Major League Baseball players have been born in. So we're going to use the country value. Now, in most examples, you could take the first one, Control-Shift down, and it'll stop. Well, the problem with Excel in this case is it's going to stop when it hits a blank row, not necessarily when it captures everything. So in this case, as you can see, we're nowhere near the bottom. We'll just scroll back up and we'll tell it we're only concerned with people who have values, so we're going to remove the blanks. Now, when we go in Control-Shift-All, we've got all the data. Control-C to copy it, and let's open up another tab. What I will do is start in the second row, Control-V to paste it, and now we can come up here and hit country. But as you can see, we have lots of duplicates for the US. We want one row with US and a number beside it. So we're going to start with the top one, Control-Shift down, and then just to make it easy, I'll come over here to the Data tab, and we'll tell it to remove duplicates. It's going to ask us which column. We'll say OK. Left us with 58 unique values. So now we can Control-Shift back up, resize our column. As you can see, we have country, and then we have all of the other ones there. So now to get some values in there. So the easiest way to do this, outside of a pivot table, is to come over here and go to the cell next to it, and we're going to use the CountIF function. So CountIF, and it says, what range are you wanting to count? We're going to go to people, we're going to go to the countries, we're going to hit comma. That asks us what criteria does it want us to look up. We want to look up US. In the bracket, hit enter. You can go back to the square, see the little green square, hit that, get the black cross, double click, and it goes down. Now there are advantages and disadvantages to doing this method, so I want to go over that real quick. It would be just as easy if we were over here and we just clicked on just the column, we hit insert, we hit pivot table, we see we have the row, we're in a new worksheet, we hit OK. We could hit birth country and we could drag it over here. Let's sort these, so we hit more sort options, descending, sum of, and we have the US at 17,824. So 17,824, 17,824. Where you're going to run into issues is that pivot tables don't update on themselves. So let's take our actual data. We're going to take the last column here, which is USA, and let's drag down about 14 of them. So if we go to our new sheet, now we have our formula sheet has 17,837. But our pivot table still has the same 17,824. The reason being is pivot tables do not update on themselves on their own. So you would have to come up here, and once you hit refresh, it will update it. Whereas a formula, it's counting anything in this row here, regardless however many times you add it, subtract it, whatever. So if we go back and remove those, we're back to 17,824. We're still at 17,837. So it really just depends on if you're going to be adding new data. If that's the case, you may want to stick with the formulas. If it's a one-time query, maybe you want to do the pivot table. But so now that we have all of our data, what you can do is Control-Shift over and down. You have all of the data selected, country and quantity. One cool thing within Excel is you can hit insert, and over here in your charts, where you can do pie charts and everything, there is the maps. If you don't see it, maybe hit down on the drop here. You'll see different charts. Just make sure at that point that you find the map. It's right here. Click on that, hit OK. And now you will see a map based off of everywhere the players have been born. Now you can throw data labels in there to kind of help make it stand out a little. I hit the wrong button. Data labels. There you go. So this will tell you everywhere the players have been born by country. So that's all for today's lesson. Thanks. Have a good day.